Getting cold feet? Feeling nervous? Where you going? Wrap this up! Too slow! Just stay! I'm too good. Too slow! Where you going? Too slow! Let's wrap this up! Too slow! Just stay! I'm too good. Getting cold feet? Feeling nervous? Getting cold feet? Feeling nervous? Getting cold feet? Feeling nervous?
Okay. Now, let me see if the levels are right first before I go talking, because I hate talking and then like if the music be too fucking loud. I want to see. Hell no. Wow, I just had a fucking slow-mo moment. Alright. I think it's straight. Yeah. Go to my thing. It's so fucking stupid. Give it a minute. Okay. Sam, you wanna know why? Well, one, I didn't stop your fucking donation, bro. One, I don't even have control over that. I don't even think I do. I never stopped one before. That's number one. So, one, you already pulling an accusation out of your ass. And that's not even backed up by evidence. So, get that one out of here. Two, the reason why I got mad, it's not because I lost to Dennis. I get beat by him all the time. There's some matches like I get closer to, and there's some matches I just get completely blown out. One of those nights where I just got blown out. The one thing I can't stand is when a motherfucker's talking from the sidelines, acting like he knows everything, and then like, oh, when you get called out, oh, all of a sudden you don't have the game, or you don't know what's going on. Then just keep your mouth shut. If you don't know what's going on, if you don't know how the game works, keep your mouth shut. Period. And I banned that other guy too. I rarely ever ban people. I've been in like his mouth for nearly 3 years, going almost on 4. Hardly ban people unless like they doing absolutely some stupid shit. I'll ban them. I mean, other than that, I won't ban them. You the one that got more in your feelings than I did. I probably could have came at it a little bit more correct, probably. But like, dude, the fact that you try to report my YouTube page because you got banned and you got in your feelings, like, bruh, you could just make it a new account and then I wouldn't have cared. I would have let that shit go. It just don't come at a dude sideways when he's trying to do this shit, just trying to get better, trying to put himself out there, and then you don't have the balls to do that yourself. Dude, we had the same name, dumbass. I can get it if it was like under a whole different alias. Like if I was like Butterbean Ball like 64 or some shit, then yeah, that'd be different. I can understand that. But when do you ever think a Platinum's gonna play with a Master? How long you been watching Dead Ace for, bro? Or like any YouTube creator, period. Or any ranked matches, for that matter. You never see a Master play with a random Platinum ranked. Which is why I kind of found that shit a little bit bullshit when you said it the first time. No, you talk shit. You just don't want to own up to it. You just said it without saying it. I can read very well. And when you got called out, you acting like I didn't know what I was talking about, like I was just reading into it too hard. Okay, then answer me this question then. Why didn't you just ask who that was? Wasn't that the same Madvillain that be in the chat that be the mod? You could just simply ask that. No, I wasn't. You just wanted to, you just talking like you talking low-key shit, but then you went, and then when I asked you like, oh, you want to play? Oh, I don't have the game. If you don't have the game, you don't know how the shit works, then why are you talking shit? Adoy. I mean, that'd be like, I know you play Dragon Ball Z Fighters, right? And I see you getting bodied and going like, oh, you don't know what you're doing and shit like that, and going like, oh, this dude's free, he's scared and all that bullshit. Imagine if I did that to your game, and then you try to challenge me, and then you try to tell me like, oh, come and challenge me, then I'll go like, oh, I don't have the game, I don't know how it works. You wouldn't tell me you wouldn't feel just as tilted as I was. It's whatever, man. I just let it go. You can just make a new account. You can make like a new account or whatever have you. Go ahead. Like, I don't hold grudges, bro. And plus, I actually got people off ban lists before. That some people, there was like one person that I didn't ban. They used to be in my streams like all the time. But he came at Dead Ace mad disrespectful because he got mad because he wasn't getting good at the game. And I was like, and I related to him because I know how that feels. So know your history before you come at me sideways going like, oh, that's all I do is just ruin viewers' experience and all that bullshit. Check your homework. You know, check your notes before you come at me sideways, bro. Check your notes. I talk to people all the fucking time. I interact with the chat. I just don't come there for Dead Ace specifically. That's the only YouTuber I would do that for. Where I like versus like ISDD. ISDD is the only person I come for. I don't care about like the community because honestly, ISDD like chat is basically just so manipulative. They're like full-blown sociopaths. You did too. You just didn't say it directly. You just said it on the low key. You said it without saying it. But I didn't stop your donation, bro. One, I wasn't even reading that too deep into it. I just banned you and didn't think about it since. If you came with like a whole nother account, I probably just would let that shit go. You just that forgettable. Dude, let me ask you something. How much have you watched Street Fighter 6 like ranked? There's no way in hell that was your first time seeing ranked. You've been there for like a solid hour and a half, right? When have you ever seen a random plat go against a master out of nowhere in ranked? Answer me that question, because I think you're bullshitting on that end. Like the new viewer shit, okay, I'll let that slide. I'll let that slide. I think that'd be a mistake on my part, but like there's no way you can say with a straight face that that was a ranked match when you just literally saw me change characters in the stream. It was a custom room match. You literally saw me change the character with the same name. Then, like I said, if you don't know how the game works, you don't know how the ranks work, then just keep your mouth shut. It's just that simple. Then just keep your mouth shut. Then that's just that simple, bro, because you're gonna look stupid. That's like saying that's like saying Vlad the Impaler looks like a bitch, but you don't know who Vlad the Impaler is. And then you get shocked and figure out who the hell it is. The more you F around, the more you find out. And plus, you don't have to type in all caps, nigga. I can see your sentence. It doesn't help your sentence sound stronger. You're not in 2009, my guy.
Street Fighter 6.
All right, then that's it. Then that's okay. Case closed. Now quit whining about it. You came to my channel, I let the shit go. But you came to my channel trying to talk shit and trying to falsely accuse me. You're gonna like trying to censor your ass like from doing like a donation. I don't censor no donations. Never. And I don't even have control over that. And I don't even think I do. I don't read the mod ship that deeply, bro. I mean, I'm not like some stereotypical Discord mod going like,
Oh my god. Yes, I have his exact coordinates and calculations. I'm gonna stop this donation at 0400 hours.
come on, man. Nobody cares about you that much, bro.
Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, because you talk shit, you get hit. It's that simple. It don't matter if you knew or not. So if you go to a gang full of Crips and going like, oh, Crips ain't shit, you actually think that people gonna let that shit slide? Come on now. Use common sense.
Get in there.
It's whatever, man. I let that shit go. You can do whatever you wish. And plus, if I was this big bad motherfucker as you think I am, like, what would stop me from just banning you off on site as soon as you came to my channel? But no, we having a discussion. Just because I sound aggressive don't mean I can't hear you out. I'll admit, like, I probably was in the wrong somewhat, but still overall, like, you just don't come at somebody sideways and then act like you ain't gonna get nothing in return. Just because you knew or not, that's a non-factor. Okay, you don't have it. Don't say shit. Whoosh! Mind blown. Don't talk shit about something that you know nothing about. It's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. It's common sense. And plus, what would stop you just from asking if it was ranked? Like, you literally could just ask instead of just instead of yourself just making an ass out of yourself. I mean, you literally put yourself in that position. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. What the? Never seen a casual. Have you played Street Fighter 5? Have you played Street Fighter 5? Answer me that. Never seen. You're full of shit right now. Answer me this. Have you played Street Fighter 5? That's a yes or no question. I don't need no smart ass remarks. Yes or no? Because you're lying out your ass right now. Okay. I'll let that slide, but guess what? Street Fighter 5 allows you to see what ranks you were playing against. And plus, casual matches put you in similar ranks. Casual matches only gonna let you play similar ranked players. Uh-oh. Guess what? 4 did that as well. You can see that in custom matches as well, bro. Like, you're not fooling anybody. Third Strike, I'm not so sure about Third Strike Online. I only played ranked, so I'm not going to say that. But 4, I definitely do know for a fact. And plus, how can somebody go from Master to Platinum just like that out of nowhere? I mean, you literally saw me in custom matches switch to the character. Stupid. If you can't tell me one thing about 5, then you can't tell me shit about 6. See how your own logic just bitch you in your ass? Dude, I don't have a Discord. That's number 1. I don't use Discord. I have a life outside of like just modding. Or just being there in the stream sometimes, bro. I don't have mod. I don't have like Discord. The only time I used it was to give Dead Ace like that fight stick. My old fight stick that I used to have. That's the only time I used it. After that, I haven't used it since. And that was like almost 2 years ago. Dude, all I got is YouTube, bro. I don't have any outside of social medias. I don't have no Twitter. I don't have no Insta or whatever. This is all I got. It's not that deep. And even if so, I'm not adding your ass. Because I'm just discussing what we have here and then we're done. I have nothing more to say to you after this. Do with the information that you will. Dude, this is the best you're gonna get it, so you either suck it up or we done here. Make another account, I really don't care. Hell, if there's a way, I'll just unban your ass and then you just don't say nothing to me. Or at least come at me in a different direction now that you know what's up. If I was really like any other bitter ass motherfucker, I would have banned your ass. I wouldn't even be entertaining this. I wouldn't even be entertaining this interaction right now. Yeah, what's up, Scarecrow? Talking to this random, whatever his name is. But, bro, like I already said, dude, I already made my case. You can just drop the shit or you can just stay mad about it. I really don't care. All I'm saying is just don't talk shit when you don't know what you're talking about. Period. And it was the same for that other dude. That other dude was gone too. He didn't stay. Okay, we acknowledge that. I know you don't know now. That's not a factor. That's the same. The matter still. The fact still remains is that you said it. That's like saying if I set a building on fire and like, oh, I can just get away with it because I didn't know buildings were flammable. You still did it. Ignorance isn't an excuse. Brawlhalla, no. No, I'm sorry. Like, I've never played that game. What does that have to do with anything? Dude, I'm literally master with Luke. What are you talking about? I just switched to a character that I didn't play as much. And plus, like, I noticed the energy's changing because your logic ain't working. The energy's changing little by little. First, you're saying like, "Oh, you didn't know," but now it's out of sympathy. You keep getting wishy-washy on me, and it's getting a little annoying. When I didn't have to tell you. When I didn't have to tell you, it wasn't. That's not my responsibility. Like, you could just wait for the set to be over, and plus you literally saw the same name, and plus that is just addressed me as mad, and then said like, "Oh, okay, then we can play customs." It's like you were not. It's like you just weren't paying attention on purpose. Oh shit! Surprise, surprise! So do I.
The mark of my dignity shall scar thy DNA.
Wait a minute, I got a notification. Hold on. Thank you, Equiption Queen 2, for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. But yeah. But next time, just know when to talk and know when not to. It's just that simple, bro. It is just that simple. Nigga, you can listen. You can. And plus, and plus, we weren't playing for 4 to 5 hours. The hell are you talking about?
The mark of my dignity shall scar thy DNA.
I got another one. Hold on. Wait. It's just next time, just don't act like you know what you're talking about, bro. It's just that simple. Because you're gonna talk to the wrong one. There's people that has a shorter fuse than I do. They probably would have chewed your ass out. You lucky it was me and not somebody else, because if that was Punky you was talking sideways to, he wouldn't be making the time to talk to you right now. So just enjoy the stream and mind your business. That's all it is to it. I let the shit go. And plus, the only reason why I'm talking to you so sternly now, because I'm just checking the shit before you get to the wrong person. Because when the other person, because other people won't be taking the shit from you at all. And plus, I made a whole video about like the FGC and why I left that shit. There are people out here worse than me. Sure, I may have my toxic moments. Sure, I'm not perfect. But at least I'm honest about it. I don't try to like be like this fake positive ass dude and then be toxic behind scenes. Like, I think you talking shit, I'm gonna come after you. I'm just waking you up. People way worse than I am, bro. And they're way more popular. You ever heard of Sonic Soul? Go look him up. Shit, I may be a villain, but at least I'm honest about it. Not like a lot of the FGC is nowadays. There, I have my likes and dislikes, but I'm gonna be upfront and honest about it. I'm waking you up to the fact that the FGC, well, this has nothing to do with our little conversation, but I'm just going to say this just for a heads up. The FGC is fake. Like today's FGC is, and it's soft as hell. So be careful who the people you run into when you talking shit and you don't know what you're talking about. Because there's people way worse than me that would just go after your head. People won't even be making the time to have this discussion. They'll just talk shit about you on Twitter, then like it'd be done. And plus, like the FGC in general, they always and plus, like wait a minute, hold on a fucking second. Is that the real Fuscant? No, this ain't real Fuscant. No fucking way. Hold on. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. But it don't matter you didn't know or did know. It's a fact at the moment you just talk shit. And like I said, like I'll let it go. Now I'll let it go. That's just up to you now what you want to do. Like I said, I ain't got nothing else to say. Because the horse is starting to die and I'm not gonna be here doing this all day. So you can do what you want to. I'll squash it. Like, I don't hold the grudges all damn day, bro. Like, I'll squash the shit. But I'm just letting you know right now, just don't do that shit. Because there's some other people out there are way more ferocious than I am. And I don't even try to be like that most of the time anyway. Unless I feel disrespectful or somebody else in the chat feels disrespected or it's dead ace. Again, with these all caps, my nigga, like it's not 2009. You can turn the caps off. I can read your sentence just fine. Dude, this live stream wouldn't even be happening if this one. Okay, now you're just being a dick. One, I gave you the space. Plus, it's easier to do this on a live stream just to discuss it. This ain't my first rodeo. Cause like I have friends and stuff that I still talk to this day. They're like, oh, like if you have something you want to say, okay, let's go live and let's discuss it. Like one, I won't even be live streaming right now. Well, I probably would, but it wouldn't be about this. But like I'm trying to understand you. And then like you trying to be a little dishonest because this wouldn't be happening if you didn't come to my channel in the first place. Well, you know what? Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go because now there's nothing else left to discuss. If you want to go back to that stream, you want to do your little donation or whatever, whatever, go ahead. Fine. There's nothing I can do to stop you. I don't even know how to do that shit. I don't be going on that stream just to be a mod in the first place. He made me a mod and I didn't even want to be a mod because I thought I wasn't gonna have time to be. So check your answer. So check your shit before you come at me. You know what? I'm done with this dude, bro. Get off my shit. I literally just explained it 4 or 5 fucking times and you still not listening. Okay, for context. You want some context, Big Boy Ross? Big Boy Rose, let's give you some context. This dude literally last night when I was playing Dead Ace, like I ain't gonna lie, I was getting kind of freed up. This dude and some other random trying to like talk shit going like, oh my god, I'm getting like I can't remember what they were saying exactly to a point because I didn't really care. I just banned them and then I just been done with it. And going like, oh, I must have been scared because I was playing like a platinum Ryu, not knowing that it was a custom match. It's not that deep. Like you can literally see what's going on the screen. Like you can literally see it's a custom match. It's not that serious. I play that all the time. I literally play that all the time, bro. And this nigga and somebody else going like, oh, like I don't know how to play. Like, oh, I should have been doing this and this and that and the third, right? And one of these dudes, the dude that was in my chat right now, said he doesn't even have the game. If you don't have the game and you don't know what's going on, then why are you talking? Why are you talking? And then he's trying to use that as an excuse and then trying to say like, oh, I'm the person in the bad here because he didn't know. If you don't know, then don't say shit. If you don't know boiling water burns people, then don't pour boiling water on people. Mind blown. Simple logic. And plus, like, bro, like, and plus, I would give advice, but I ain't gonna be talking about like, oh, like he's scared. Like, and that was the other person that was saying it, by the way. It wasn't him, the person in the chat. I acknowledge that. I know that who it was, but he was saying, but this dude in the chat was saying it without saying it. And then when I confront him about it, then I say like, oh, then why don't you play me then if you think it's that easy? He going like, oh, I don't have the game. I didn't know it was you. Like, nigga, we both go by the same name. It's not like I had my CFN as like Butterbean Clit 69 or some shit. Like, don't come at me sideways when you're not even prepared to defend yourself, bro. When you don't even have the tools to defend yourself, you don't even have the game. But you want to talk shit to me and act like you know every goddamn thing. And then the dude try to have the nerve to accuse me of saying like, oh, I stopped like his $5 donation. Like from saying some shit to Deadace about like the situation. Like, dude, it is not that deep. And secondly, and plus, if anybody you watch Deadace and you see me there, how many people do I ban? Like on a daily basis or weekly basis or a monthly basis? How many people do I ban on a monthly basis? Tell me. I've been supporting Deadace. I've been supporting that community for almost like 4 years as of now almost. And I literally helped one person that I used to be cool with get off the ban list when he was going through the same shit that I was going through in 5, where it felt like he couldn't improve, like the game was just hopeless. I got where he was coming from, and guess what I did? I defended him. I went to bat for the dude. It wasn't this guy, it was just somebody else. Exactly. I don't ban anybody. It's very, very rare. But nah, man, I don't have no more time to waste on idiots. I'm sorry. No. And I'm not surprised that I get bodied by Deadace. I'm not surprised. And plus, like that last night, and I was already getting kind of tilted for other reasons because my inputs was just dropping. It cost me 4 of those games. The rest of them were like, yeah, I just got clapped. But bro, I don't have time to waste on these random FGC weirdos, bro. And then you're trying to say like, oh, I bet you have a Discord. No, I don't. I have a life outside this shit, and I take showers. I just can't stand it when people want to talk in the bleachers, but then, oh, when the wrestlers comes up to them and go like, oh, you want to go since you want to know some, you think you know so much? Oh, like, oh, I don't know what to do. Coward. And if you don't have the game, then don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Just enjoy the game for what you're seeing. Then just don't say anything. Wait till you get context, or just hell, even ask it when I start talking again if that was me. That shit gets me hot. And this is what I'm telling you about, like the FGC and shit, man. And like I'm telling you, a lot of this shit is fake. Like, oh, like as soon as like you do something like, oh, a little toxic or like something like hell, like, or even standing your ground, like, oh, all of a sudden like you're basically an LTG 2.0. Get the fuck out of here with that. And I don't even want to hear shit about like people saying like, oh, like LTG is like such a bad guy and shit like that. When you got people like Nairo running amok. If you don't know about the Nairo situation, look it up on YouTube because I'm not saying it here. And anybody who's familiar with Nairo, let me ask you this: would anybody have any sympathy? Would anybody have any like patience for that situation if it happened to DSP or Low Tier God? The answer is no. The answer is no. If that happened to LTG, he would be banned off of every single platform as soon as he tried to get on one. Same thing with DSP. Hell, I'll go so far as even with ISCD. And ISCD is not really overall like a bad person. Like, yeah, his rage and shit, true, but like that shit stemmed from somewhere personally in his life. The dude was fighting demons and shit, and like the only time people care is when like he was just fighting people on video game. Like I noticed like ISDD be taking more breaks like when he streams and shit like that, and then people get mad and annoyed going like, oh my god, I just want to see my Street Fighter and shit like that. They don't care about the nigga. And I'm so glad I got out of this shit because like, I'm so glad I got out of the FGC when I did. Because I could have ended up just the same as these dudes. Hell, I was almost there before I became like before I came to Dead Ace and like started my own channel. Way before all that. I was almost everything I hate now. I thought just being good at a fighting game was like my whole personality. When I know I could be more than that. And I'm telling you, the other thing about the FGC is they're the easiest to manipulate. It's not even funny. They can be told something, they can be given something that is objectively worse than like the last game, Tekken 8. Like there's like some dude that made a video saying like, oh, you don't want Tekken Tag 2's movement and shit like that. Yes, I do. Because like the Mishimas are basically overpowered. Good luck trying to dodge a hell sweep out of nowhere. And the movement just looks the same, if not almost slightly worse, in Tekken 8. Like the only way I will play Tekken 8 is when if somebody actually got the game for me as a gift. Other than that, I'm not getting it. I just find that whole shit hilarious. I just found that whole debacle hilarious, bro. He wants to try to come in my, trying to come in my channel, come at me sideways, and then when I'm give him the floor, he's gonna try to act like, oh, well, you're the one that's getting mad because like you're the one that's giving me a whole ass live stream too. You're mad, nigga. I don't even waste my time with those idiots, bro. That nigga can say what he wants to. You can make a whole nother account and drop the shit or whatever have you. I really don't care. What is with all this like Leffen shit, bro? It's like Leffen, low tier god. Like, I'm sorry, but like those two are like the two scapegoats in the FGC. I've been noticing that a lot lately. I've been noticing. Have y'all not been noticing that? Like with Leffen, especially how he been made like the new scapegoat of the FGC. When you really take your time to step outside these spaces and just look at it from like a third person perspective, like you really get to see how shitty and like how like stupid this shit really is. Yeah, but they're not upset about Nairo. they're not upset. They're not still mad at Zero and shit. Like, as long as you're likable, and long as you're marketable and easy to manipulate, like you'll be forgiven. Like, Leffen deserves his props, regardless of his past or not. He's still a god out there, and he still won. If people want to get mad, they can blow it. I mean, he was an asshole, but like, you'd be surprised how many more assholes were assholes behind the scenes. They just haven't been outed yet. Sonic Soul comes to mind. I mean, the only time he even made like that shitty video about like saying like, oh, he'll change as a person and shit like that, even though I didn't buy it for a second. Guess what? It really didn't happen. Going like, oh, I'll change the person. Like, oh, I'll stop being toxic to viewers and shit that try to tell me how to play the game and shit like that. Like, no, you're not. No, you're not, because like, you've been exposed for that shit for like, I don't know how many times. And then like falsely claiming a lot of people's videos that they made about you. Shit, you know, like, still though, like, in comparison like to Sonic Soul and shit like that, at least like before I found out like the other rumors about like LTG, this was before, by the way. Like, at least with like LTG, at least he's honest about, like, at least like he has enough balls to go like, yep, I'm coming after you. I'm an asshole. What are you gonna do about it? But like, there's just a lot of sleazy motherfuckers, man. It's a lot of sleaziness going on. It's just a sleaziness of it. That's why I don't fuck with HGC, man. At least like with other platforms, at least they're honest about it. Yeah, we're toxic. What of it? Like the Call of Duty community, toxic. But we're not gonna hide it. Hold on a second. It lacks integrity. it lacks integrity and it lacks honesty. Like, as soon as like they didn't need like them older games to exist, they throw them right under the bus. Like, there's like no love for Virtua Fighter. There's no love like for KOF 13 like it used to be. It's just like, oh, the game is simple, so therefore it's gonna make money. Not really. The only reason like Street Fighter 5 made money in the first place because it was Street Fighter, like I said time and time again. But that game was objectively worse, like on all levels, than Street Fighter 4. But guess what? They needed to line their pockets. They needed to make sure that they didn't lose their bread and butter when it came to Street Fighter. Because if Street Fighter 5 died, Street Fighter would have died. It's the same thing with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite died, and Marvel vs. Capcom died.
A new challenger.
I mean, sure, you'll be playing. Sure, there's still like tournaments for like Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but like the brand is like,
All right, you ready?
but like the brand is dead.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round one. Fight.
Where you going? This level. Perfect. Where you going?
Round two. Fight.
Where you going? Give me a break.
Didn't do that, man. That's a DP. Damn it, DP didn't come out.
Load it up. Where you going?
Oh, I'm dead.
Jamie wins. Round one. Fight.
Yeah, but like these like YouTubers and shit like that, they want the community as dumb as possible. They just want to be yes men basically, because it will always be a secure line of money going into their pockets. Why do you think they want to go mainstream for so long?
Round two. Fight.
Where you going?
Wasted.
Too slow. Come on, guy.
I actually need to run.
Final round. Fight.
Where you going? Too slow. There you go. Through. Sand blast. Sand blast. Where you going? Sand blast.
Damn, DP didn't come out again.
No, you don't. Perfect. Where you going? Perfect. Front side.
Here we go.
Luke wins! Round 1. Fight!
DP. I'm afraid fighting games will end up being just like Marvel. Yup. And you know the sad thing is, I never thought I would live out. I never thought I would outlive all those franchises. That's the sad thing about it. I never thought I'd outlive all those franchises, bro. It's crazy.
Final round! Fight!
Where you going? Sand blast! Sand blast! Sand blast! Front side! Where you going? Beastful, baby!
Yeah, didn't see that coming. Fuck.
This is our destiny. My secret art gets gone.
Oh my god. I really lost that.
Jamie
Literally went from a perfect to dead. Ugh.
comes a new challenger. Round one. Fight. Where you going? Darkhead, your defense stinks.
Oh, that's a plus. Cannot stand E Honda. I just can't stand this character. That character was a waste of slot.
Where you going?
Really press DP.
Final round. Fight! Where you going? Take this!
Didn't do that. Please stop. I ain't running this back either.
Luke wins! Here comes a new challenger. Round one. Fight. Where you going?
Hate Blanca, man. Character's been corny ever since I laid eyes on her. And of course it messes up my input. I blocked that, but okay.
Where you going? Come on! Uppercut! Take left! Hey now, where you going?
Bitch.
Drop this up! Not too slow! Stay!
Luke wins!
Sorry, I just can't stand it. I just can't stand E Honda and Blanca, man. Those two were just complete waste of slot. But man, what was I saying? Hold on a second. But yeah, I'll have like a new Street Fighter 6 video coming out soon. I'm working on one. Yeah, then the input lag is bad too, man. Like I literally had 2 DPs. I literally had like 2 DPs, man, that I tried to do and it didn't come out. let's do
Here comes a
you know, let's do
new
like
challenger.
two or three more matches, and I'm done. But yeah, that loser, man. I think I banned him for a reason. Like nobody comes at me sideways and then act like they're gonna get away with it, whether they're knowing of it or not.
Where you going? Too slow. Where you going?
Man, this Sandy sucks, man.
Round 2. Fight. Too slow. Where you going?
That was a shimmy. That was a fireball.
Fight round. Fight. Where you going?
Yep, I knew that was coming. Game.
Too slow. Long guy. To master.
Yeah, I'm not running this back, man. This dude's just trying to kill me.
Luke wins.
Fuck. Nah, not real. You know, yellow bars, I ain't risking that.
Here comes a new challenger.
No, you gotta time it after a EX flash knuckle. You can't just do it like immediately after the EX flash knuckle into level 3 because it'll miss.
Ready?
So you got to delay it a little bit. What? That was GP. Oh my god, I'm blocking. I know I am.
Round 2. Fight.
What? Here we go, finally. I can't DP that?
Luke wins. Round 1. Fight.
Let's try it again. Impressive, man. That kick, man, it covers so much ground.
Round 2. Fight. Where you going?
Give me the level 3. Thank you.
Stay. Final round. Fight.
Oh man, I think my controller has. I think my controller's getting drifted, man, because I know I'm blocking low.
Good, didn't it?
Judy wins. Round 1. Fight. Round two. Fight. Too slow. Where you going?
Why doesn't the yellow shit help? I pressed level 2, nothing came out. Great.
Judy, win.
Yo, this game has its issues, man. It's not perfect. Okay, last match.
Here comes a new challenger. Round one. Fight. Where you going? Let's start.
Shut up, bro.
You shouldn't have. Where you going?
Out of here.
Round two. Fight.
I'm a waste.
Long guy. THE-MADVILLAIN. Good.
That made no sense. But okay.
Win.
Got it, I guess.
Round one.
That made no sense.
Where you go? Oh, gotcha. Oh yeah. Baby. Get ready, move. Oh, you should have. Hey! Yeah! Gotcha! Hey! Hey!
The range on that normal. The range on that normal is crazy, man.
Fight! Round! Fight! Where you going?
No. Thank you.
Luke wins!
Alright, man. I'll catch y'all guys next time, bro. I'm gonna get off for now. I probably might stream tomorrow. Probably. I'll catch y'all guys next time.